It was a perfect summer afternoon in a peaceful, upscale neighborhood. Families were enjoying the sunny day by the community pool, children laughing, adults lounging, and the gentle sound of splashing water creating a serene atmosphere. Among them was David, a well-dressed man in his late 30s. He had recently moved into the neighborhood after years of hard work to finally afford his dream home. Relaxed and scrolling through his phone by the poolside, David had no idea that this calm afternoon was about to turn into a scene of public humiliation, prejudice, and a lesson for the world. Before we reveal the shocking twists of this story, take a moment to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. These stories uncover the hidden truths of everyday life, and you won't want to miss what happens next. Plus, give this video a like, it helps us keep bringing you these powerful and important stories. As David enjoyed his afternoon, the tranquility was suddenly interrupted by the sound of sharp heels clicking against the pavement. A woman, dressed in a crisp white outfit with oversized sunglasses perched on her nose, marched toward him with a look of determination. She stopped a few feet away and crossed her arms, her posture brimming with authority. "Excuse me," she said loudly, her voice dripping with condescension. "Can I ask what you're doing here?" David looked up, startled by the abrupt question. "I'm relaxing," he replied simply, gesturing toward his belongings, a towel, sunscreen, and a bottle of water. But the woman, later identified online as Karen, wasn't satisfied with his answer. "This is a private pool," she continued, her tone growing sharper. "And I don't think you're supposed to be here. Residents only." David's confusion turned into quiet disbelief. "Ma'am, I live here. This is my property," he said, keeping his voice calm and measured despite the blatant accusation. Karen's eyebrows shot up in mock surprise. "You live here? Really? You must be mistaken. This is a very exclusive community, and I've never seen you here before." David, now sensing where this was going, stood his ground. "I'm not mistaken," he replied firmly. "I moved here recently. This is my home." By now, a few people lounging nearby had started paying attention to the escalating exchange. Some discreetly watched from their chairs, while others began recording the incident on their phones. Karen, oblivious to the growing audience, continued her barrage of accusations. "I don't believe you," she declared. "If this is your home, prove it. Otherwise, I'm calling the police." David could feel the weight of every eye on him, the tension thick in the air. But instead of reacting with anger, he chose another approach. Without a word, he walked over to his bag and pulled out a folder. Inside was a copy of the deed to his property, complete with his name and address. Karen's smug expression faltered as David handed her the papers. "Here's the proof you're asking for," he said evenly. "Now, I'd appreciate it if you let me enjoy my day in peace." The onlookers fell silent as Karen scanned the document, her face turning red. She stammered for a moment, clearly at a loss for words, but then doubled down on her stance. "Well, how was I supposed to know?" she snapped defensively. "You don't exactly look like someone who would live here." That comment, more than anything, struck a nerve with everyone present. Gasps rippled through the crowd, and murmurs of disbelief filled the air. Karen's prejudice was now laid bare for all to see. David took a deep breath, visibly controlling his emotions. "I don't have to fit your idea of who belongs here to live in this community," he said firmly. "This isn't about where I'm from. It's about respect. And you, ma'am, owe me an apology." But Karen refused to apologize. Instead, she grabbed her belongings and stormed off, muttering under her breath. Within hours, the videos recorded by bystanders were uploaded online and went viral. The hashtags #PoolKaren and #racial profiling started trending across social media platforms, sparking a wave of outrage and debate. Viewers from around the world were appalled by Karen's behavior but impressed by David's grace under pressure. David soon became the center of media attention, giving interviews about the incident. "This isn't just about me," he explained during one televised appearance. "It's about a mindset, a bias, that people like Karen carry with them. We need to address these prejudices, not just as individuals but as a society." The incident also had serious repercussions for Karen. As the videos continued to circulate, her identity was uncovered, and her actions were widely condemned. She faced public backlash, lost her job, and became a symbol of entitlement and ignorance. Meanwhile, David used his newfound platform to promote awareness about racial profiling and the importance of challenging discrimination. He partnered with community organizations, spoke at events, and shared his story as a way to inspire change. The story didn't just end with David and Karen, it resonated far beyond them, sparking conversations about inclusivity and the need for empathy. People began sharing their own experiences, shedding light on the everyday injustices that often go unnoticed. If this story moved you or made you think, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and let us know in the comments, what would you have done in David's shoes? And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button for more stories that reveal the truth, inspire change, and challenge the way we see the world. Together, we can make a difference, one story at a time.